Hello, everybody. Lisa, my girl Waffles, Austin, welcome back. It is now 11 o'clock at night. And the village has been doing their 48-hour channel chain. And we have been having a good time. And so many people have been going live, and it has just been a lot of fun. So, it is Christmas Eve night. Christmas morning will be here soon. I talked to my daughter and my granddaughter earlier this evening. They're very excited for morning, for getting those presents. This will be the really the first year that my granddaughter really is into Christmas. Hello, Kristen. Welcome. So, she is known, that Christmas was coming and that there's presents, and, she's all excited. So, um, she wanted me to come tonight, and I told her I couldn't come, but that I would come as soon as she wakes up in the morning. So, I'll be waiting for that phone call. I hope it's not 6 a.m., but maybe it'll be about 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. And then I'll go ahead and get up and I'll go. I had planned on reading the Christmas story out of the Bible tonight on this live, and I actually read it in Luke and in Matthew. And then I got out my everyday Bible and read it there because, the these and nows and all of that in the King James version is kind of difficult. But anyway, I decided I wasn't going to actually read it word for word, that I would just tell you the story as it was taught to me as a little girl. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then we will get into what everybody else has been up to and what your plans are for 2025. So, I was raised in the Lutheran Church. Lutheran is an offshoot from Catholic. Martin Luther did not like all the rules that the Catholic Church had, so he made his own religion called Lutherans. And when I was a little girl growing up in the 1960s, that's the church that I attended with my family. And as I recall being told the Christmas story, or the story of Jesus's birth, it was quite shocking, actually, as a child, to hear that, Mary was a virgin, and it was a miraculous conception by the Holy Ghost. And poor Joseph, he didn't know what to do, but the angel came to him and explained to him the situation. Hello, Matthew. Welcome. Anyway, so Joseph, decided he would stay with Mary and they would bring the baby into the world, and all of that. So they did. Now, they had a governor, or a ruler that wanted to find the baby Jesus once he was born. And so he put out that everyone had to go to their town or city that they were from to be kind of counted, kind of like a census is something we would know it as. So anyway, um, they went to Bethlehem, and when they got there, it was time for Mary to have the baby, and there wasn't any room anywhere. They couldn't find any place to stay. But finally, someone said, you can stay where my animals stay, if you want. That's about the only shelter I have available. And so they did. They went into the stable, and Mary ended up having baby Jesus there. And they used the animal food trough as the manger to put the baby in, as the crib or a bassinet will you have. Um, and so he was born and lived among us as flesh, human. Um, Mama Juju Crackton on the back 40, welcome. Um, okay, I don't think I want you to be here. Let me tell you goodbye. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. I kind of felt by putting that in the title that I was going to be telling the Christmas story that we might get um, some not so nice people. So we will be on the lookout for that. Um, but anyway, back to my story. So um, Jesus was born as a baby and raised as a child and lived a human life, all to fulfill the prophecy that one day he would die on the cross for our sins. So Christmas is important that we remember and that we celebrate that it is Jesus's birthday. But Christmas is also a time of family celebrations. Hi, Retired Red. Welcome. Um, so, the Village is a group of content creators who are coming together and putting on this 48-hour channel stream, um, channel chain, so that no one has to be alone this Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And that's a really good thing to do. You know, not all of us have family that live close by or that we're able to get together with. A lot of us are alone today. And it has really been beneficial to me to have the streams to be able to pop in and out of all day long, to kind of have somebody to keep me company and keep my mind off the fact that I'm here by myself tonight. So I wanted to do my part. And when I found out about it, I said, yes, I would like to be a part of that. And so I went live at 4 o'clock and we had a great live, and that was so much fun. And then I'm back now to do this live. And I'm going to go on tomorrow evening at 11 p.m. again. That'll be pretty much, they'll be finishing it up. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about then, but I will be in a great mood because I will have seen my daughter and my granddaughter and everything. So that's going to be a lot of fun that day. Hello, Lisa. Um, I'm glad so many of you have come to be in my live tonight, spend a little time with me on this day, this holiday. I know holidays are hard for a lot of people, and I get that, and I understand that. Yes, Retired Red, we are glad to have you. Barbie says, I have 4 people who can't be with their family for Christmas dinner, so they are having dinner with us. I have a big turkey, and the more the merrier. Yes, that is the right attitude to have, Barbie. You know, it says in the Bible, you know, if you would do it for the least of them, you do it for me. And, you know, we're supposed to take care of our fellow humans in this life. I don't know what has gotten into people lately. We've lost our morals, we've lost our values, we've lost, you know, compassion for people, understanding of people. And it's like a dog eat dog world out there. Hi Shelby, welcome. Um, it's almost like, you know, everybody is out for themselves and nobody cares about anybody else, and they just want, you know, what they want when they want it. That's not a world I want to live in. You know, I want this world to be a loving, kind place where we look out for each other, where we take the time to say, hi, how you doing? Hold the door open for someone. I had somebody hold the door open for me when I went to my doctor's appointment the other day, and I was so far behind them that I didn't even realize that they were holding the door for me. And then when I got to the door, I realized, and I was like, oh my goodness, I would have walked faster had I realized. Um, but that's kindness. That's just human kindness for one another. I don't know why people don't think that they have the time in their day um, to do those kind of things. Yes, Barbie, I love this community is a place of sharing and caring. And I am so glad that I found the village. I'll tell you, I've been so inspired by all of the great people that I've been meeting and all of the stories that I've been hearing. And I don't know why, I hadn't found all of you earlier. I've known Ned for a while, but didn't know she had this going on too. And it wasn't until she was in my live one day and mentioned it. And of course, I said, yes, I would be very interested in doing that. And so I got an email from her and I started checking out the different channels and, trying to get to know some of the people. And I've just been having a really good time. And I am so thankful for the support that I feel from this community. Everyone has welcomed me with open arms. And I know that the people that follow my channel will open their arms to all of you. So if you ever see me live or see me in a chat, make sure you say, hey, how are you or whatever, and I'll do the same. And you'll be more than welcome to come into my chats. And I hope that I can become a valuable part of this community. I really, really uh, want to be a part of it. So my channel has gone through a lot of changes in the past couple months. I finally have, um, thank you, Ned. I finally have what I feel is a good direction for my channel. I've been trying to encourage people, that you're never too old to start something new. You're never too old to try to improve your, circumstances, your health. Um, oh, thank you. Um, hey, Miss Slim Twiggy, how are you doing? Know why you're not in blue, ma'am. Let me take care of that. There we go. Thank you, Lisa. I don't have my wig on tonight, so that's why I got the Santa hat on. I cut all my hair off and I got my wig. I've had some illnesses and it's causing me to lose my hair. And so I am going to be wearing a wig soon. I actually feel pretty comfortable though with my hair cut off. I've been going without a hat or a wig or anything, just locally here, but I probably will wear it when I come on live, or maybe not. We'll see how I feel. Um, Slim, I'm doing really good. I'm glad to see you. Um, so, anyway, my direction for 2025 is going to be trying to reach out and help some smaller YouTube channels that are just getting started. Um, Try to share some of the things that I've learned and help them along the way if I can. They may think I'm too old and I don't know anything, and they may not care to listen to me, which is fine too. But if anybody wants that information or encouragement, I will be here to give it to them. I Hi, Ark. How are you doing? Merry Christmas Eve to you. So I do YouTube a little differently than a lot of people do. I have three good friends, and we call ourselves the squad. And we're actually, we kind of feel like we're the Golden Girls. If you ever watched that television show, anyway, so the three of them do YouTube totally different than I do YouTube, which is okay because I feel like everybody has to do it, the way that it works for them. I'm a Capricorn. I like to plan things. I have a stack of notebooks and planners and everything, to try to keep up with everything I want to accomplish in life. So I plan out what I'm going to do, when I'm going to go live. I try to do my lives on a regular basis. Hey, Elisa, my friend Elisa from Stitching It Up Country, Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life. I watched one of your videos with the cows on it today. They were so cute. So, so cute. Anyway, um, so I said, they pretty much decide on a topic, they make a video and they put it out. And, I may think of a topic, but then it may take me a while to, your birthday was yesterday, Barbie? My birthday is January the 15th. But good to meet a fellow Capricorn. You know what I'm talking about then, about planning and all of that kind of thing. I'm not very spontaneous. Yes, Lisa's a Capricorn also. Um, but we can get along and we can agree to support each other and help each other out, even though we do things totally different. You know, you don't have to do everything um, exactly the same to be friends with someone or to be able to support someone in their endeavors, you know. And the thing about us, the three of us or the four of us, counting myself, um, we don't always agree either. Sometimes we're like, I don't know. Um, but it's kind of nice to have somebody that's doing YouTube as well, and that you can talk to about it and say, oh, YouTube did this to me, or this happened, or nobody likes my video, or whatever like that. So I've enjoyed meeting people and becoming friends with people. And there are a lot of people that support me and my channel. And I thank everyone so much for being there, with me. When I started YouTube, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I really didn't. And now I can't imagine living life without having my YouTube friends. Hey, Moon. Um, so many times I've been wanting somebody to talk to, or wanting, wishing I had somebody that I could call up and talk to, or go to visit or something like that. And I can jump on YouTube and I can find somebody live, or I can go live myself and people will come in. I went live at 3 o'clock in the morning one night. I couldn't sleep. I woke up. I said, well, I'm bored. I wonder if anybody else is up. And so Mama Juju, let me get you a blue. Sorry about that. So anyway, I went live and, oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I just deleted somebody, or deleted their message. Whoever that was, please forgive me. I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. I'm so sorry. I got fat fingers on the phone trying to do it. So I think I deleted somebody's message, and I apologize profusely. I'm so sorry. So Anyway, let me see if I can recover my train of thought. Anyway, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, let me go live and just see if anybody's awake. Do you know that I had 12 people come in and they were like, thank you for going live because I was bored. I couldn't sleep. Nobody was live or whatever. So don't ever think that it's not a good time to go live. If you want to go live, do it. Go live. Somebody will be out there. I always say I would do my live streams if nobody listened and nobody ever watched. By the way, thank you to the replay crew. I love the fact that you watch my videos and leave me comments. I love comments more than anything. You can agree with me or disagree with me. You can tell me I'm all wet and crazy, or you can say that was a good video. It doesn't matter. I just like to know that somebody is watching the videos. Yes, Elisa, Jesus is the reason for the season. Dinner with the Blitzen wishes. Hi, Gramps. Welcome back. Hi, Melinda. Welcome. Melinda's one of my channel members. We're going to do some sort of collaboration together soon. I'm so excited about it. Yes, that's one thing about the village. Everybody has a story and a voice, and they are the kind of people that will listen to you and be supportive, and they make you feel like you belong, like, you know, that you're important. What you have to say is important. So if y'all have not checked out the village, please check out the village. There's not a whole lot of content up on there yet, but all of these videos from the 48-hour channel stream, I think are going to be up there. And they do have in their bio a lot of the channels that support and are a part of it. So that's how I found a lot of the people. I just went on there and looked and started going around to the different channels and meeting people. So, YouTube is a wonderful place where we can all meet people from all walks of life, all over the world. And everybody has something to teach us, That's what I love about it. I have met people on here that I would have never met without YouTube. And I know that's probably the way y'all feel too. So I hope that everybody, made it through today as well as could be expected. A lot of the channels, tried to keep it funny and upbeat and, not get too serious about the fact that, some of us were alone. But no, the truth of the matter is we're never alone. As long as you believe in a higher power, you've got that with you. I feel like my dad is always with me. I lost my best friend when I was 14, and I feel like him and my dad are watching over me, like they're my guardian angels. And that's right, Elisa. It would be very boring if we were all the same. Okay, the village says, since everyone is blue, make sure to click the 3 dots beside others' names to easily go to their channel and sub up. And if you want to drop your link, you can do #echo, and Nightbot will drop your link for you. And Nightbot is dropping my email. If anybody, would like to email me and do any kind of collaboration, I would love to have you. I would love to spotlight your channel and be able to get to know you even better. It's 3:30 p.m. Christmas Day, and the day is nearly over. That's my girl Waffles in Australia. That's another thing. These time zones are crazy. It's like I was just watching somebody and they were like, it's, the middle of the day and I'm going to start cooking and I'm like, I'm fixing to go to bed pretty soon. Slim asked, am I ready for Christmas? I'm as ready as I'm going to get. I've already taken all of my gifts over to my daughter's house. I've already got everything wrapped and um, all under her tree. I gave her my big tree, and I just have a little 4-foot tree that I had, my granddaughter's presents under. Excuse me. It's 11:30 p.m. in Toronto. That's what time it is here. We're on the same time zone. It's 11:30 here as well, and it's 10:30 in Wisconsin, where Lisa is. I never know. And I'm like, are we talking my time or your time? Yeah, the time zones are crazy. I did look up on my phone to see, how it breaks it down. You have the Eastern time zone, which I'm in, and then Central, and then I think it's Mountain, and then Pacific over on the West Coast. Northern California, it's 8:32, so that would be 3 hours behind us. And then in Alberta, Canada, Miss Slim Twiggy is 9:30, which would be 2 hours behind us. And Elisa says 10:30 in Texas. So yeah, we're an hour apart. That gets us sometimes when Elisa and I are trying to set something up. It's like I'll say it in Eastern time and she's like, so that means it's this time, my time, right? I'm like, right, okay. It is funny though, how, you just assume everybody's on the same time zone. I have a good friend on here, Dagmar, who lives in Belgium, and she's about, I want to say 6 hours different. But anyway, when I go on, sometimes I go on in the morning and she's already home from work and, it's her afternoon. Yeah, so Santa will always visit you first in Australia. That's right. Mhm. One of the channels today was talking about, their Christmas traditions from their childhood. And one of the things that we had in my house when I was growing up is that my mom would light these candles. They were in a long glass tube, um, and she would light them in our bedroom. And you couldn't get up to see what Santa had brought until the candle was blown out. So that the thought process was that when they were finished doing what they needed to do and it was okay for us to be able to get up, then they would blow out the candle. And so you couldn't get up out of bed until the candle was blown out. So many a time I thought Santa was blowing out that candle, and so I was going to stay awake until Santa came to blow out the candle so I could see him. And I always fell asleep, waiting for Santa. And then I would wake up and realize that I had missed him again. Now, my parents, they went all out for the illusion of Christmas, of Santa. I lived in Indiana. Most of the time, there would be snow on the ground. And they would even make, like footprints out in the snow that were supposed to be the reindeer hooves and also Santa's boots, And they always got rid of all the trash of everything, that Santa brought was always put together and unwrapped. And they always got rid of all the trash, all the evidence. So, oh, you're welcome for watching your cows. They were cute. So, anyway, when I was an adult and had my daughter, I wanted to do a lot of the same little things, that they had done with me. And so we had the Tooth Fairy and we had the Easter Bunny, Santa. Well, when my daughter was she was probably 7 or 8, we were giving her a bicycle that particular Christmas from Santa. And it wouldn't fit in my car. So my husband had picked it up and it was in the back of his truck with the camper top on it. And my daughter had a little friend over and they were playing outside, and they peeked in the windows of the truck, not really meaning to be peeking or anything, but just walking by and saw, hey, there's a bicycle in the back of the truck. Well, instead of me realizing that all I had to do was say that bicycle was from me and her dad, and then Santa would still exist, I said, well, now you've ruined it. That won't be able to come from Santa now. And then that was a mistake. That was the wrong thing to have said. And so then she wanted to know, did that mean that, there was no Santa Claus? And I told her that, I didn't want to tell her, but unless she really was ready to know and she wanted the truth. And she really did. And so I told her, that it was me and her dad. Do you know that she threw a fit? She said we had lied to her, that, it was not right, that we had done that, that she believed, in that jolly old man bringing her presents. And so then she says, so I guess the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy aren't real either. And I said, well, it's all magic. And it's just, if you believe, it's true. And it's magic, And so now that she's a mother raising her daughter, there's no Santa. Okay, Ned, have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. But that's her choice. She can raise her child however she wants to raise her. But hey, Katie, but I, have to respect her wishes and, let her be the mom. And so I haven't said a word about Santa. Well, my grandbaby likes to watch Peppa Pig. And Peppa Pig is in a different country, a foreign country. It's a cartoon, but they have Father Christmas. But she also figured out, excuse me, from other little shows that she watches or whatever that, Santa. So she asked my daughter, when was Santa coming? And my daughter said, no. Santa might be giving presents to other kids, but you have a family. You have people to give you presents. So you're not going to get presents from Santa. You're going to get, presents from your family. And my daughter had her go through her toys and pick out some toys that she didn't want anymore. And they donated the toys. And my daughter had told her that, that was the way for her to get new toys, was to donate and share her old toys. And so she kept saying, they're going to give them to the other families. And so she said today when we were talking on the phone, she said, Granny, tomorrow the families are coming. And I said, what families? I said, I know I'm coming tomorrow, but who else is coming? And she said, the families I gave my toys to. They're going to come tomorrow and bring me toys. I was like, oh my goodness. So I told my daughter, I said, you're gonna have to straighten that one out because you created that mess. So I don't know how it's gonna be um tomorrow when she realizes that all she's gonna have is from mom and dad and grandma or granny. And then of course um she'll have from her grandpa and his wife, Nana, when they go up there next week. But it's going to be real funny because she said, the families are coming. I'm like, what families are coming? I only know about me coming. And she said, Granny, why can't you come tonight? I said, because it's not Christmas yet. I have to wait and come on Christmas. But I did tell her it was okay for her to call me as soon as she wakes up. So, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to get that phone call, whether it's going to be 6 a.m. or 7, 8. Um, oh, goodness. Um, so, anyway, what is everybody else doing? I know Katie went and had her Christmas with her family. So I'm sure she had a wonderful dinner and a good time with the grandkids and your kids. Um, I don't know what anybody else did today, but I hope that you spent some time with someone that you care about. Um, it was all I could do not to go to my granddaughter. I wanted to. And I kind of have a policy that when it's the weekend and her mom and dad are home, I don't go over unless I'm invited because I watch her Monday through Friday while my daughter teaches school. And they don't get to see her as much as I do. So on the weekends, when they're both off from work, I feel like that should be family time without Granny there. And it should be, for them. Now, if my daughter has something she needs to do and they need me to watch my granddaughter on the weekend, of course I will do that. Um, or if we're doing something as a family, or my daughter wants to go somewhere and do something, we'll do that or whatever. But as far as me just going over there to hang out or something and see my granddaughter, I try not to do that. And I also try not to call my daughter. If I really need her or need something, I'll text her and let her call me. Um, but I try not to bother her, I mean, I want her, if she wants to talk to me, she'll call me. That's how I feel about it. And she does. And it makes me, happy when she does call or whatever. And she was saying on the phone today, well, I haven't seen you since Friday. And I'm like, well, that's true. That's right. You worked on Friday. So you saw me, when you got off work, but you haven't seen me since then. So she wanted to know what all I had been doing. And she told me what she had been doing. So, we had to catch up. Katie said, I ate too many cookies. Oh, no, it's so bad, y'all. um, I made cottage cheese fudge and cottage cheese truffles. I gave that to neighbors and friends for Christmas gifts, and I don't have any of that left. I wish I had some. I wish I had the ingredients to make some because it was really good. I also made a pumpkin fluff pie with Cool Whip and pumpkin and blended cottage cheese, and it was great, but I don't have any of it left. Miss Slim Twiggy, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed Christmas as well. I hope everybody is checking out everybody else's channels and connecting. We always can support each other, and that's how all of us can grow. I write down my subscriber count and things like that, just out of my studio. And I gained almost 200 subscribers since the 1st of November. So in less than 2 months, I have gained almost 200 subscribers. So my channel is definitely growing. And I know it's growing because I'm out there actively, seeing other channels and connecting with people and all of that. But I hope that it's growing too because, YouTube is finally pushing my stuff out there. And I'm finally starting to hear from some people that, aren't in my immediate, you know, circle. Barbie says, my husband loves jambalaya. He's not crazy about turkey. So good thing we aren't neighbors, or you would be having one extra at your house tomorrow. Well, nobody says you have to have turkey for Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, or ham. I know a lot of Italian people who they have lasagna and stuffed raviolis and, things like that for Christmas dinner. Thank you, Slim. I'm actually down like 70 pounds. I had weight loss surgery back in July. So it's been a little over 5 months and I've lost 70 pounds. And not only have I lost weight, but I've been able to get off a lot of my medications, which means I've also gotten rid of a lot of side effects that I was having because of the medication. The only negative thing has been the hair loss, but I already had thinning hair. Um, Hello, seventh son, Steve. Welcome. Um, I did not, I already had some problems that were giving me thinning hair. So that just happens. Aging does it, menopause does it, thyroid issues does it, diabetes does it. What else do I have wrong? Oh, and then the weight loss surgery does it too. So just about every condition I have leads to hair loss. So, polycystic ovarian syndrome causes hair loss. So it was inevitable that I would have the hair loss, but I'll take the hair loss over how good I feel any day. And I can bend over and pick up stuff off the floor. Before I would be like, oh, I have to get my stick, my grabby stick to do it. Pick things up, and now I can just bend over and grab it, and it was a struggle to get in and out of the car. It was a struggle to get up and down steps. Birthdays can do it too. Exactly. Steve said, my wife was prescribed prenatal vitamins, which helped with her hair loss. She lost 150 pounds. Hi, Bud Files. Um, yes, it's just hair. And like I said, I have my wig. I found a really cute wig. If you go on my last weight loss surgery update video, you can see me in my wig. Um, I feel really cute in the wig and younger in the wig. I don't feel 61, almost 62. So it's not been a bad thing. That's for sure. So I wouldn't want to discourage anyone from having weight loss surgery. It changes your life. It really does. It changes how you look at things, how you feel about things. Um, but the most important thing has been the health, the improvement in my health. Barbie said, we also do a traditional French Canadian, not going to try to pronounce it, meat pie and salted beef which is Eastern Canadian, with our turkey. So you're going to have a big O spread, but you have a lot of people coming. So that's a good thing. I believe my daughter is making spaghetti. I'm not sure. She's in charge of the meal for tomorrow, and it will be delicious no matter what she decides to make. Um, it's very difficult for me not to volunteer to bring things or cook things, and to let her do it. But I did tell her, that it was time for her to start taking control of the holidays and having the family holidays at her house and, starting traditions for her daughter and all of that kind of thing. So I have to kind of back up a little bit and say, okay, you do what you want to do. Um, the hair loss was her second least favorite thing. She completely lost her breasts. They were completely deflated. Well, that's a problem too. Um, I never had big ones before the surgery. I definitely don't have them now, um, but that's okay too. It's only, fat and skin. It's not a big deal to me. Um, and the thing about that is, you don't get to pick and choose where you want to lose weight. When your body starts, getting healthy and starts working properly, you lose weight all over your body. I've lost weight in my fingers, and my shoe size has gone down, and I've definitely lost it in my face. Um, and the places that my legs are thinner now, my arms are thinner, but the places that I need to lose it are in my stomach. you know I'm not losing it in my stomach too much. Um, you know, you're going to lose where you're going to lose. That's the whole thing about it. Barbie says, "Do what I do: roll them up and stick them in a bra." There you go. Um, Actually, I have so little that I don't even have to wear a bra if I don't want to, because they're just non-existent. Oh, thank you, Miss Slim Twiggy. You have a wonderful Christmas too. And I will see you soon. Thank you for coming in. So I'm glad that I decided to go live, at 4 o'clock, and now it has given me something to look forward to and something to do on this Christmas Eve day. Like I said, I will be coming on Christmas night at 11. I'm also going to be on New Year's Eve at 11. Um, Elisa from Stitching It Up and Katie from Simply Katie Walks are going to be my co host that night. And we are going to go live at 11 p.m. and we are going to wish goodbye to 2024 and welcome in 2025. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm very encouraged and excited for 2025 to come. 2024 was not the best of years for me, and I'm glad to see it going. I'm glad to see a new year, a fresh start, a new beginning coming, and I'm excited about my channel. I'm excited about all the friends that I've made on YouTube, and I'm going to have special guests coming. Um, I've got several people wanting to do collaborations and come on as guests. So we are going to have a lot of fun doing that this year. Um, I'm going to really, really try to enjoy doing my YouTube. It's fun. I don't get me wrong. I love doing YouTube. I could talk to anybody all day long. So I love doing live streams, but I just feel like God is leading me to do something. Yeah, 11 my time. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny, funny. Yes, that's what I say. Good riddance 2024. I don't know what's going to happen in 2025, but I think it's going to be marvelous. That's what I think. So, if anybody is interested in being a guest or doing a collaboration, hit me up. Send me an email. I will be more than happy to see what we can do, what kind of fun we can have, what we can get into. Some of you know I am learning how to crochet. Elisa has graciously been teaching me how to crochet. I'm sure that we will be doing some streams, crochet and chat type streams in the future. And we would love to be able to have um, people come up and do their crafting while we're doing our crocheting or whatever. Katie does the diamond painting. We have a few people who do coloring. Some other people, Norma, they do crafting, or whatever. And I don't care what you want to do, crochet, just chat, um, do a diamond painting, whatever you want to do. We'll just get together and hang out, and it'll be wonderful. So I only have my granddaughter until the end of May, beginning of June, and then school will be out. And so my daughter will be home with her over the summer. And in the fall, she's going to pre-K, and she will go with her mama to wherever her mama's teaching. And so I will be relieved of my daily grandma duties, and I will have a lot more time for YouTube. So I'll be able to go live anytime. Whereas now I'm pretty limited to her nap times, which is usually around 12 o'clock my time. And then, of course, in the evenings after I've gotten her back home to her mama. So I've started doing the live on Sundays at 9 o'clock in the morning, doing the devotional reading from, right now I'm reading Max Lucado's book, How Happiness Happens. That's been a lot of fun. I actually have two other of his devotional type books that I can read as well when I'm done with that one. I will always try to go live on Wednesdays. Elisa and I are going to try to do the Thirsty Thursday trivia, which, depending upon her schedule, when that'll be or whatever, it may not be on Thursdays or whatever. But we've had a lot of fun doing the trivia, and we're going to try to continue that next year as well. See, it sounds so funny saying next year, like it's so far away, and really it's only a few days away. So let me look at this schedule, because I do believe somebody is going on at 12 o'clock. Oh, we know they are, because Ned already dropped the link in the chat. Let's see if I can find it. Well. Well, I hate having to scroll back up in the chat. Maybe I'll find it. I'm pretty sure it is Ned Awakened. There it is. Okay, let me highlight this one. All right, that's the link for the next live starting at 12 o'clock. So actually in like a minute. So we will wrap this one up so that they can get ready and go live. If you're not sleepy and you want to come join over there, simply click on that link. And I will see you all tomorrow night. I will be like I said, at my daughter's most of the day, probably. But I watch videos and pop in and out as I can. And I do have to remember to take a charger with me over there because my phone doesn't charge with a cord anymore. I have to have, like a stand up or a wireless charger to use. I need to remember to pack and take that with me so that I'll have a way to charge my phone while I'm over there. Okay, so it says it's 12 o'clock my time. I am going to go ahead and end this live. I hope everybody has enjoyed it. I know I have. Thank you all so much for coming in, and welcome to all my new friends. I will definitely be around, and thank you to my old friends. I love y'all very much, and have a great night. And if I don't see you tomorrow, Merry Christmas. Bye now.